There is going to be 3 different stories in this video, and they're stories that me and my 2 other friends have experienced in real life, and they're about how we got led on and how we got played.
So the other day my friend called and asked if I could go over. I literally begged my mom to let me go. So about 20 minutes after he called, I got to his house and no one was home. I called him and he didn't answer. So then I called my mom to come pick me up. When I get home, he texted me asking if I called him. I said, yeah, because no one answered your door when I was there. He said, because I was at the mall with my mom. Then, I got mad at him. I mean, you would too, right? I mean, he just left me hanging at his doorstep with his cat. I mean, friends don't do that, especially if they're telling you to hang out. Just make up your mind before you ask me to hang out with you.
Well, here's story number 2 of the 3, and it happens to be mine. So, enjoy. Well, this is my story. One of my friends asked me to do them a favor that happened to cost me a little bit of money. So I dove right in and said, I'll do you a favor. I'm feeling bad for you because you got canceled on and everything. So I go out and I go spend some money on some clothes and stuff for this little hoo-ha going on. And I get a text from that certain person, and we're no longer going to do that. And I mean, you think you could have told me before I bought everything, because, now I'm kind of out of 18 bucks. I mean, yeah, I'm cheap. I shop at the thrift store, but still.
So my high school homecoming dance was coming up, and I was looking for a date, and I met this girl about a month earlier. I thought she was pretty cool, so I asked her to dance. I just wanted to go as friends though because I really didn't like her. But when I asked her, she said she'd think about it, and I was perfectly fine with that. And about a week later, this kid I know who goes to the same school as me asked her to the homecoming dance, and he knew that I already asked her. But she decided to go with me over him. Alright, so it's the night of the dance. Me and her go out to eat, and the whole time at the restaurant, she wouldn't talk to me, and all she'd do was text, and I asked her who she was texting. She just said people. And I was like, alright, whatever. And then we get to the dance, and we get there before her friends who are coming with other people do. And we're just sitting there waiting in line for pictures. Then she just leaves. She leaves without telling me where she's going. She just randomly leaves. So I was next in line to take pictures, and I call her, and I was like, where are you? And she's like, oh, I was with my friends. And I was like, alright, we'll come back. We're about to take pictures. So she comes back, and then right after we take the picture, she runs off. And I don't see her, and she just disappears. So I don't see her for 30 minutes. And later, one of my friends that I went with came up and told me that the kid that asked her to dance after me just arrived by himself. And I was like, alright, whatever. I really didn't think anything of it. But then, about 30 minutes later, I see her slow dancing with him. So I go up to her, and I talked to her, and she said that I was being mean or something to her. And I told her off, and then she ran off crying, and about 30 seconds later, she was dancing with him again. Slow dancing with him again. And later, I found out from one of her friends that the 2 planned the whole thing. So I wasted $150 on a girl just so she could be with another guy. Really, I would rather someone be straight up about something than try and be nice and make me look bad.
I hope through our stories that we've told you today that you've learned there are some pretty crazy, effed up people in this world that are very inconsiderate and will bail on you and do all this kind of mean stuff to you. But just so you know, not everybody's like that. And you know what? I want to give a shout out to all of those people out there that are actually good people, that don't lead people on, and you stay true to your word, and you do everything you say you do. Y'all are real, seriously.